Chapter 8: Reproduction in Animals. In order to continue their race, the living things produce young ones of their own kind. This process is called reproduction. Animals reproduce in two different ways. Some give birth to young ones, whereas some lay eggs. Later, young ones hatch out from these eggs. Birds, fish, frogs, hens lay eggs. Animals such as lions, cats, cows, and dogs give birth to young ones. Animals that give birth to young ones. Some animals, such as human beings, mice, elephants, dogs, cats, lions, monkeys, etc., give birth to young ones. These young ones feed on their mother's milk. Such animals are called mammals. Mammals have a highly developed brain. They have hair on their bodies. Humans, cats, horses, goats, elephants, etc. are mammals. They live on land and breathe with lungs. A few mammals, such as whales and dolphins, live in water. A bat is also a mammal. Care of the young mammals look after their young ones properly. Usually, the mother takes care of the young one. She feeds the babies, cleans them, and keeps them warm. She protects them from enemies and climatic changes. As they grow a little, the mother teaches them to find food and live on their own. Father too takes care of the young. He hunts for food and guards the young ones. Animals that lay eggs. Animals such as fish, frogs, lizards, earthworms, snails, insects, tortoises, birds, and snakes lay eggs. The young ones of these animals grow inside the eggs. Once the eggs mature, the young ones hatch out. The eggs of birds have a similar internal structure. Each egg has a hard protective outer shell that protects the baby inside it. A jelly-like substance called albumen is present within the eggshell. Within the albumen is the yolk, which is yellow in color, contains the embryo. The yolk is rich in fats, proteins, vitamins, and minerals. It provides nutrition to the developing embryo. All birds lay eggs. Many birds build nests to keep their eggs. The baby inside the egg needs warmth to develop. So the parent animals either sit on the eggs or they keep them in a warm place. This habit of some birds to keep their eggs warm by sitting on them is known as incubation. After some days, the egg breaks and a baby bird comes out of it. This process is called hatching. The baby birds cannot fly. The parent birds take care of them until they are able to look after themselves. During this period, they give young ones food and protect them from enemies. When inside the egg, the embryo goes through different stages of development and then develops into baby bird. After coming out of the egg, the baby bird grows into an adult. The stages of development from an embryo to an adult forms the life cycle of an animal. Life cycle of insects. Insects like housefly and butterfly also lay eggs. They have 4 stages of development, while insects like cockroach and grasshoppers have only 3 stages of development. The young ones of most of the insects are very different from adults. They undergo many changes before becoming an adult. This process is called metamorphosis. Insects such as cockroach and butterfly undergo metamorphosis. Let us read more about their life cycle. Butterfly. The life cycle of a butterfly has 4 stages. Eggs. Butterflies lay tiny eggs on leaves of plants. They are sticky. Larvae. These eggs hatch into tiny worms like larvae or caterpillars. A caterpillar spends all its time eating leaves. It grows bigger and fatter every day. During this period, it sheds its skin many times. This process of shedding the old skin is called molting. Pupa. Finally, the caterpillar stops eating and builds a cocoon around itself and turns into a pupa. Adult. Inside the pupa, the insect transforms into an adult butterfly, which breaks the cocoon and comes out. Cockroach. A female cockroach lays its eggs in a dark and safe place. It lays eggs in a case. Each case has many eggs. The eggs are left to hatch on their own. Each egg hatches into a young cockroach called nymph. It looks like an adult cockroach but is much smaller and does not have wings. The nymph eats leftover food, paper, cloth, etc. It grows bigger and shades its skin several times before it becomes an adult. The process of shedding the old skin is called molting. Thus, a cockroach goes through 3 stages in its life cycle before becoming an adult. Life cycle of a frog. Frogs lay a large number of eggs in water. Their eggs appear as large clusters of jelly-like substance called spawn. The young ones that hatch from these eggs are called tadpoles. Tadpoles do not have legs and look more like tiny fish and live in water. After a few weeks, legs of the tadpoles grow. They start losing their tails. A tadpole begins to look like its parent. When fully grown, it comes out of the pond and starts living on damp land, eating insects, beetles, and worms. Like an adult frog, it breathes through the lungs on land and through the moist skin in water. Fish lays hundreds of eggs at one time. Most of eggs and some baby fish are eaten by bigger fish. The fish that are left grow into adult fish. They breathe through gills. Reptiles. Reptiles like lizards, snakes, turtles, and crocodiles lay their eggs in holes on the ground. These eggs have a hard shell and do not break easily. The eggs are warmed by the heat of the sun. The baby reptiles hatch out from the eggs after a few days.